It's time for all Essendon supporters to don the sash and make a stand together. Call 1300 GO Bombers or visit membership.essendonfc.com.au today.
John, firstly, what did you read into Melbourne's performance last week?
I think Melbourne are an exciting young team coming through. Watching their development over the last 2 or 3 seasons with some of the talent that they've drafted in, they're just on a progression and getting better year by year.
In terms of the guys training today, any problems with Adam Cooney?
No problems. No, Cooney, Langford, Goddard, they generally don't do that much the day before the game.
What about Bird and Tim Coon? Can you talk us through the thoughts behind the ownership?
Yeah, just for where we're at the moment, we've been trying a few things over the NAB Challenge and then obviously had a look at some stuff last week, and we've still got a fair way to go to say exactly the way we want to structure up our lineup. So it's meant that over, from round 1 to round 2 and possibly over the first few rounds, we'll still be throwing some things around as we before we settle on the way we want to go about things.
With your Kerner, was it purely because Melbourne obviously have gone as their solo ruck?
No. Sean's hasn't been in great form over the last 3 weeks. Certainly hasn't given us enough when he's been forward. So that's another reason why we've had to have a change.
No secret you've got a fairly young group. Was it a message in particular dropping 3 of the more experienced guys considering your group? Was it a message to the older guys?
No, not at all. No. The message is around be patient while we're working out exactly how we want to see things and where we're going to play players and which roles. So that's been the key thing, nothing around age of players or anything like that.
Michael Hartley coming in, what can you tell us about him?
Yeah, he had a good pre-season. He was unlucky to miss out last week and really deserves his opportunity. Was on Collingwood's rookie list as a New South Wales rookie. And had a couple of serious shoulder injuries with reconstructions and has stuck at his footy. He stayed in Melbourne and committed to improving, and he's got his body right, and he's played really good VFL footy. That's why we drafted him.
With all due respect, wins may be tough to come by.
That's every year.
Yes, yeah. For you guys this year.
Hawthorn will be saying that now.
For you guys in particular, though, do you really think this is a chance to get a win?
Every week we're going to see as a chance to get a win. But every week we see as a chance to go out and improve and learn about each other and start to build some real strong chemistry as a group that is a group that's come together late and potentially won't be together for very long. So wins are nice and that's what we're aiming for. But there's a lot of other things that we're going to see as being successful for us.
And a big day for the club with trying to get all the supporters out as well.
Yeah, big day. We're going to really celebrate a lot of our past players at the ground. So there'll be some stuff where we acknowledge our past greats. So we'd really encourage our supporters to get there a little bit early, so they can be part of that and acknowledge the guys that have set the club up and this new group that are going to take us forward.
John, you talk about with the team changes that you're just trying to find out what's the best way to go. In terms of that, what in particular have you told the blokes after last week's loss? Sort of what really came out of it for you there?
Yeah, well, even last week we learned a lot from the first half to the second half. Yeah. So again, I think we were wrapped with the players' attitude and throughout the game, but especially in the second half to work on the things that we changed and to be able to adapt to that and make it work reasonably well for us. So there's going to be a lot of little things that we're going to celebrate along the way. That one, the commitment to play games out and to enjoy the challenging times that we've got ahead rather than getting down about the challenges. I hear players, Hawthorn, West Coast, going into this game and they say it's a big challenge and people say you're nervous, and they are. And we're going to have that every week as well. So let's embrace the opportunity to get out and do our best.
I know you haven't been here the whole time, but Common's obviously had a long time out. Can you talk us through part of his journey and what you've seen of it or what you've heard about it as well?
Yeah, well, when I arrived, there was there were still serious questions about whether he would be able to get back and play AFL footy. And we were working through our list management process, so we had to have those discussions about Comsey, and we knew he had the attitude to try and get back, and we believed then, after all the medical advice, that he deserved the opportunity. And it was frustrating for him, but the program that he's followed has been outstanding, and he's really been committed to it. It's got him back to play AFL footy, which is great.
Just with the nature of you having quite a few younger guys, do you feel that now you're back in Melbourne and the home ground element will help them? Do you think you see a bit of a surge due to that?
Yeah, we're looking for 9 home team wins like last week. That's what we're looking for. We're on the home team bandwagon.
So just back on McKernan before, what do you think he needs to do to push his way into the side?
Just get his touch right, get his form, good form, and it's very hard to run into form at AFL level. So he gets the opportunity to have a hit with the VFL boys this afternoon and just take some marks, get some shots of goal, do some ruck work, and be more heavily involved in the game. That's what'll get him up and going better than anything.